Whoa! It's Wulzy. Welcome back to the Geometry Dash Love Request video. This time, I'm not gonna be toxic. The last episode was a bit of a roast fest. It was cringe. I'm gonna sit back, relax, take it easy, and be nicer today. I've used up all of my angry, roasting juices. It's time to be nice. If you want a chance to get your level played, head down to the description. There's a Discord server. In the Discord server, there's a Google form. We're gonna start off with Alone. This is using a banger song. It's using a banger color scheme, too. I really like that bright flash at the top and bottom in contrast to the black spikes which pulse white. That looks really good. See, this is really nice because that's a transition that I was not aware of. This is a very clean level so far. The movements are easy to read, the structures are good, the designs are good. Oh, that is a saw blade that is not very visible until you actually get there. Boom, that was a cool transition. The good luck sign with the cube, that's sick. This is improved a lot from the beginning. There's a lot more detail here now. I'm actually really rocking with the glowy style that this is went with the different light beams and stuff, the different structures that are rotating onto the screen. This is cool. I like it a lot. It reminds me the slightest of the new power level in the structuring there with the curvy blocks, but that's okay. I'm not actually sure which came first. I'm just saying it's a parallel, right? Two good levels. What can I say? Something about this level is that it's kind of flat and there's not much air decoration that I can see. And I'm not really sure why there's just a random bump as the UFO there. That really throws me off coming out of this wave because it's kind of stressful, and then boom, you're thrown up into the air for no reason. That's unreadable. It's pretty progressive. We're moving from bright to dark towards the ending of the level, and that's a good transition. I like that with the particles. Oh my goodness. Okay, I like what you did with that transition, how you put a D block so I can slide straight away as the wave and it keeps me safe. I'm just not sure about some of these like flying transitions that you get into each part with invisible pads or slopes or whatever it is that's throwing me up at every portal I go through. That's a cool waving pattern. Oh my god, this is intense. What the heck? Why would you do this? Oh my god. This seems rather uninspired, I gotta say. It's intense though. There are a few parts with a lack of detail, but the level's pretty long and progressive, so that kind of makes up for that. You requested 4 stars for some reason. That's like an insane 8 or 9 in my opinion. I'm gonna put 9. Yeah, you're out of your mind if you think that's a 4-star. Ain't no way. Next up, we have Multi-Hued using We Can Dream by Creo. Do not play if you have sensitive eyes. Okay, this is going to be flashy then. Ooh, what the heck? This is sick looking. I really like the bezel on the blocks there immediately with the colorful color. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're not wrong. This level is flashy as hell, but it looks good. I really love the pulsing outline to the blocks that you've done with the black squares. I think that's really neat. Yeah, I dig this a lot. Okay, this goes hard. I really dig the shading on the blocks overall done with the black and white and some of the different aspects to the designs that you've put in there. Oh my goodness, what the heck? That's a step up. Where was this energy 2 seconds ago? Jeez. Yeah, this goes super hard. I would epic rate this if I could. I really like it. Okay, there should be more indication of these toggle orbs. They should be way brighter. I almost missed them. Well, I did miss them. I died in practice mode, but come on. They deserve to be more visible than that. That's a great level. I enjoyed that a bunch. I really like this haphazard feel in the beginning with the structures. That's a super cool addition to the uncertain feel of the song. Just could do with less black transitions. That's the only thing I can really recommend to improve. Maybe add more versatility to your backgrounds instead of just having waves and stuff, because that will get old quickly. You gotta switch that up if you make more levels. Just an observation, not really a criticism. Oh god, that goes hard. I love how that white outline... Hold on, let me run back the footage. The white outline was being covered up by the wave. That's such an interesting design idea. Hold on. Yeah. No, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8. 8. Okay, so the next level I'm going to be looking at is called Geode by IMAX. And as you can tell, it's an extreme demon, so I'm watching a YouTube video. This level seems to go hard right off the bat. I mean, there's not much default here. You've got sick effects. You've got 6 structures that are a lot different from anything you'd regularly see. You've got awesome gameplay that's just in singular structures. You see, it's just singular pillars, but it flows so nicely because you got different portal flows. I don't know. It's a very satisfying watch because of that. Straight away, I'm enjoying this. You got a cool looking transition with those orbs. You filled up the black screen, which I like. I love the way that swings across the screen and you just so seamlessly bring in the drop gameplay. That's so cool. Oh, the maze. Yeah, this is an awesome level. I really dig this a lot. One of the more original experimental style levels, I guess you could say. No one calls it experimental, but I'm gonna say it is. That's just how I would call it. You see, with the quirky structuring and the different spike placements, you can kind of tell... What? That is so evil. What I gotta say is you've got confusing structuring and you've also got confusing arrows. These look like spikes. I would suggest against that, but it's a very learning level, as you can see. There's a lot of memory to it. So I guess you would just get the click pattern down. I can't really fault it for being an extreme demon like that. By IMAX. Go check it out. Wait, there's a new level coming out? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be there tonight. I'm gonna put this level in the Moderator demon suggestion system. The thing with demons is they don't get sent in the in-game system anymore. I mean, sure, sure I can send stuff like that, but it doesn't actually work the way it used to. By the way, this is Cube by Moderator. I'm using Sinking Feeling by Waterflame. I'm gonna start the level when I talk about this. Basically, demons get put in like an alternate form for moderators to collectively vote on, so we get a bunch of really good demons at once. Okay, this is really interesting. I dig the vibey slow beginning, and this might be too difficult for me, question mark? No, we should be good. Very smooth designs so far, and tactical pulses to create a lot of atmosphere with the black and white. All right. Okay, that was confusing for a second. There's some spikes that aren't visible straight away. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, you're supposed to jump like that. Okay, I see. This is so vibey. I like the glow that's appearing every now and then, and the use of the grass objects to create some arrows with different shapes. I think that's a really cool idea. I like the rising outlines there. That's a super cool. Oh my goodness, this looks so nice. Ooh. No, this is awesome. Wow. What the heck? Literally only bangers today. What's going on? I'm gonna look at the video for this because I want to see it in motion. This is verified by Nixon and it's on Mirotam's YouTube channel. It's quite a long auto intro, but I feel like the gameplay will get very consistent once you learn the timings. It wouldn't take long to complete. Plus it adds to the vibe, the slow submerged vibes. Oh my goodness, there's coins? That's cool. I'm personally feeling this level, even if it's quite short and doesn't really lead up to much. The moving glow is really nice to see. I dig the slow moving saws. That's a good detail. And the outline kind of cybery look for a second there. I can kind of see some Cold Sweat influence. I'm saying that unironically. The glow pulse at the bottom there was really good looking. You see how it kind of like wiped out some of the design? Let me pause on it. That looks so sick right there. I really like that T3 glow layering without blending. This is so smooth to watch. It's very dark towards the end, and I feel like it loses some of the momentum it built with the glow movements and stuff, but that is a cool level. I would personally like to see it get a little bit longer though. That's my only gripe, because it feels like it just ends at a random point. But all the way through, you've got some really nice glow work. You've got some good, smooth, very effective designs. And I like the glow on the portals and stuff like that. The pulses are interesting. And I like the kind of neo-design structuring you've got going on. In the darkness, I feel like that's a very cool blend of styles. I'm probably going to suggest this level. I've got to use the demon suggestion system again for this one. Space Colony, NA rated level. My favorite levels to play on this series because I never know what to expect. The lowdown will count. This could be an absolute hidden gem, and it seems to be just that. Let's go. Bonus level is a banger song. I'm ready to see some banger ideas. Yeah, look, Maze. It's cool. I love any rated levels just because they have such pure ideas most of the time anyway. You get to see the inner mind of the creator, their earliest ideas as a creator before they blossom and get low levels not NA rated. This is fun to play it, honestly. I will say this would be a lot better if it had some more effective colors. As soon as you get like convincing block colors, it's going to be much easier to add detail. My first suggestion would be to change the background color from something bright to something slightly darker so you can add more subtle detail here and there. Okay, interesting. Nice ending. Like if I just copy this level real quick and try and add some colors to it, you've got cool movements and stuff, you just haven't edited the objects at all. Let me just select the entire thing and put it on like player color 1 and 2 just to give it some sauce so I can work with something, right? I'm gonna lower that just like this, add some exemplary pulses just to get it going a little bit. It doesn't have to be synced, I just want to show what it could look like. Let's make the level pulse to a different color. Why not? We just set up pulses for 52 that we just added to these objects, which can copy the color of themselves. That's what 0 does, with some different hue and brightness. So whatever the play color is, it's going to be changed in hue and brightness. And I'm also going to add a glow piece on top. Put this on light background with... It doesn't need brightness, it needs hue change. It also needs to be put on T3. Then I'm going to back this up a little bit, and we can start to copy this backwards like so. So we have a super bright gradient to then be added onto a different group 53. It's going to be a slightly lower opacity. It's going to be moved back a bit and rotated to like this. Don't fade, don't enter, so it doesn't transition on and off the screen. And I'm going to lock it right at the very beginning of the level to the X-axis, and then add some opacity changes with fade times like so. And I'll save and play, and just like that, this is looking a lot more engaging with different colors, right? So then this is when you can get creative with different structuring. And to use your block idea, I guess we can add some low opacity bricks just like flying around here, something like this. If I just fill this structure in and go wild with the detail, man. Doesn't have to be anything too thoughtful either. Just work on colors and try to make something interesting and engaging like this with different opacities. Oops, I locked it to the X-axis, but you get the idea, right? There's a lot of silly mistakes to be made, but the only only way is up because you got a good start there. Next up, we have You Spin My Head by Matibial using Right Round Remix. Oh, no. Oh, no. If this is the song I'm thinking of, I don't like it. No way this exists. What is this? Why is this good? No way. Okay, this is a solid glow level. I would just advise putting stuff around the portals because the blocks are very glowy and then there's like an imbalance for where the portals are. The portal should be just as lit up as the blocks, in my opinion, because otherwise you get like a weird mismatched vibe, right? This is decent looking, though. It could probably do with a bit less darkness and more engaging overlay, I'll say, instead of just a black gradient, because all you're doing with a black gradient is covering up detail that exists. So you're choosing to make your level less decorated, if that makes sense. Also, I would try and add a bit more structuring around some of the portals and the transitions, because then you can spread the decoration further around. And this level seems a bit samey all the way around. That's not how you play the spider. What am I doing? I think I'm going to send this for a rating only for that reason, because it gets super dark, and because of the lack of change, I feel like it's slightly disengaging at times. Let me put that as a 5 rate. Lost by Nikhil using How's It Been by Zorbarax. Ooh, arty level. I'm interested. This is a very cutesy style. I'll probably try and add more glow between each layer so it feels a lot more depthy, but this is solid. I think the actual artwork you've got is pretty good. Oh, that's a sick idea. What the heck? You hit the toggle up to knock down the wood. That's awesome. So you have layers of the background, right? This is what I'm going to start with. That's -7. That's -8. Okay, we're bringing this up a bit. Behind each layer, I'm going to copy the values of the trees and add a glow piece, which is going to be on color channel number 16 for black. It's going to be on the layer behind. It's not going to be this opaque, but it's going to add some shading between the front layer of the background. I'm going to go normal mode for this, and the second layer. And I need to do that for the other as well. And you'll see a big difference, I think. Do the same, copy the values, go the layer behind, go to black. So now that's distinguishing each layer of the background from one another. I mean, I messed up the blocks in this, but it's okay. I messed up your level, so I need to copy it again to show my other technique that I want to show you. Yeah, you see the difference? Let me put a blending screen above the level. I'm going to scale hack to do this, but it's okay. You can do this with regular blocks too. If I just make a new color channel on black blending, give this a group, number 7. Lucky number 7. I'm going to go on T3, don't fade, don't enter, and I'm going to lock it to the X-axis once again. Common recurrence, but it's kind of important. You can bring a lot of energy to a level. I'm going to make group 7 pulse, and I'm going to use the RGB slider right here and go right next to the peak of this pulse and just decrease the brightness like so. So now that's going to tint the entire level upwards like that, which I can make more pulse-like if I change the actual fade time like that. I'll use a bunch of different colors. Why not? I'll just show you the effects that you can make. Green tint, then we have a yellow, and then we should have a blue. Yeah, you see? You can do a lot with those, and it adds a lot of sync without having to change the colors that are actually in the level and make your art what it is. Because I know that can be awkward. And the last level for this video is Opaque Travel by Ali Nevada. It's an XL with an Ifinity song. Layout by FujiD. This is a nice little collaboration. We'll see if this lives up to the travel series or not. Wait, this looks vibey so far. I do like the spike designs right off the bat. I think they're very well textured. Probably could have matched that in the blocks a little bit and maybe copy pasted those pillars less, but we'll see what happens in this travel level. I'm kind of excited. Ooh, cool vibes going into the wave. We have the wavy ground spikes at the top and bottom. It's kind of harder than it looks. Those little spirals can actually kill you. I'd probably try and fill in the space between the structures a little bit more and try and detail the waves a little bit to make it maybe mosaic-y. This is a lot cooler. I like this part a lot more. You have a sense of adventuring with the black glow around, the waterfall objects in the background. This is really cool. This robot part is very good. I like it. The gameplay is pretty decent too. I do like this glow. This level feels very explorative. I like that Future Fun callback there. Ooh, interesting. Now this feels like a Dem travel inspiration. There's a lot of inspirations taken in this. I can see it. I don't know why that ship part was auto, but it's okay. Oh, we have a dual part. Interesting. What the heck? Okay, let's go. I'm a fan of this. I'll probably add a bit more detail in between and pull your structures to the bottom of the level, the ground spikes and stuff. Do I see glide inspiration here with some of the dash orbs and the structuring and the box around the edges? This is cool. Travel levels should pull more inspiration from more levels, in my opinion. They are a testament to the game's progression after all. Ooh, the toggle orb design is something that I would never have thought of. That's a sick sick structure idea with the movement too. I really like the curved look of that. Yeah, this is sick. Wow. I can see the influence from Future Funk a lot in the backgrounds and definitely that structuring too, where that you lined the edges back there. Interesting. What? How are we ever supposed to... Oh, there's a toggle there. I'm silly. All right. Cool background with those rising circles. And this is definitely a callback to, what's the Dark Odyssey, that's it. There's so much that's changing constantly. I mean, the song goes wild, so you have a lot of opportunities to just... Ooh, I love the static in this and the rotating object. They stick outside the borders, though. I would maybe say try and neaten that up, because you've already got a messy background and a messy ground. The last thing you want is messy detail, too. You gotta kind of make up for that. This is kind of strange. There's a lot of text all of a sudden, and I'm not really sure what's happening. Yo, climbing. All of a sudden, the block design is a lot less opaque and has less to it. It's letting the background through, which is kind of strange in my opinion. And there's not much to show here. But I gotta respect you for making a travel level, man. That's a lot of work. Ooh, I love the colors here. What the heck? And I like how you've used the in-game objects to their fullest right here. And put background pieces too. This is good. Ooh, what the heck? I love this disco style. I'm never gonna get through this though. Hold on. I'm somehow doing this. I have no idea what's happening. Oh my god. This overlay is really good. Even though it's just two spinning objects, I dig it a lot. I'm falling out the level. That's unfortunate. When you exit a duel, you gotta have a regular gravity portal, otherwise you get bugs like this that just shouldn't exist. Yeah, definitely inspired from Jonathan. I would say try and make it a bit more your own. I mean, you have done with the progression and stuff, but you can pull influences, but I wouldn't say copy designs and like full-on structures and background combinations, right? You can take structure influence, you can take background influence, but I would say try not to take both. Oh my god, you've got the ending. Okay, nice. The tricky ending. No! It needs a lot more polish. I think it has a long way to go. It's got very open sections. It's got a lot of mismatched quality. It's definitely an interesting play, I will say that. I'm not sure if I'm going to send it though. Just try and sweep up the cracks. Your effects are good and try and bite less from Jonathan. But yeah, definitely go check that out. I love levels that have a lot of passion put into them, right? That was cool to see. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this Geometry Dash level request video. Check the links in the description. Leave a like and subscribe and have a good day.